A motivated seller is you will know when you talk to a motivated seller. And you're not going to talk to a motivated seller unless you're targeting the right people to talk to. People are motivated for different reasons. And I'm going to do a quick slideshow here and show you some different reasons. But people become motivated for different reasons. David Corbally here, the Real Estate Commando, and we're going to dive into this video. You should subscribe to this channel. Here's why. In this channel, I share videos about how I was able to create a 7-figure real estate investing business. And I share video after video how you can do it too. I share the exact steps. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll send you new videos every single week. Okay, let's dive in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into finding motivated sellers. And this is obviously a big one. So this is the thing that so many people say they have trouble with, is finding motivated sellers. And I get it. I understand that it can be a huge challenge, a huge issue for a lot of people. And it is. That was my number one biggest thing for the first couple of years of my business, is finding motivated sellers. I was talking to people I had no business talking to. And if somebody would call me, oh my gosh, I'm going to look at that house, because I was so excited that I got a call. And I was looking at houses. I had no business looking at houses. Like, oh, I got a deal. No. You got somebody on the phone. It's not a deal. A motivated seller is, you will know when you talk to a motivated seller. And you're not going to talk to a motivated seller unless you're targeting the right people to talk to. Okay, we're going to dive in here. And let me pull up this. What is a motivated seller? Let's talk about that. So a motivated seller is somebody that needs to sell their house quickly. There are a plethora of reasons. There's 100 different reasons easily why somebody might need to sell their house quickly. They might have financial troubles, which is foreclosure, bankruptcy, divorce. All of these things are horrible, and people go through them every single day. Millions of people always going through this type of thing. It's always going on all across America. Liens. People get liens on their property for multiple reasons. Tax liens. They didn't pay their income tax. They didn't pay their property taxes. These things will create a lien, and the entities can foreclose on these properties because of these liens. All kinds of different liens. Relationship troubles. So probate, when somebody passed away. Inheritance. Somebody gets a property. Somebody lives in Texas. They get a property in Oregon. Well, they work, they don't have time to deal with that property. What are they going to do? So that happens all the time, inheritance and probate, that they become motivated sellers because they don't know what to do with these properties. Too long on the market. Is there any of that going on right now? Yes. It might be in disrepair. This is a big one. And I'll talk about this a little bit more in a couple of slides, but a property in disrepair, many times they won't even try to sell it. They can no longer afford it. This is a big one. So interest rates change, financial situations change. So many things create financial differences from they made X amount a month and all of a sudden now they don't. It happens all the time. So the situation, they don't know who to call for help. Many times they believe that it can't even be sold traditionally. And that's a big issue. So they won't even try. They won't even call an agent. They might not even have the money to, or the room in the house. They might not have enough equity. So this is a big one. Let's say the property is worth $250 and they owe $230. Do you know how much it costs to sell a house traditionally? Roughly 9%. You got 6% for all the agent fees, commissions. Then you got title and closing and all these other things. It's around 9% to close a property. So a $250,000 house would cost roughly $24,000 to close. That's, isn't going to work. So they owe $230. There's just no room. So they're not even going to try. Or they might try and the agent says, I'm sorry, I can list this, but and the agent doesn't necessarily want to list it because they know that it can't sell and it's going to hurt that agent's record. And rightfully so. I would be honest as well. We just can't sell this. It isn't going to work. There's not room. Try to sell it by owner. That might work better for you. It might need repairs. Again,
They won't call an agent because they don't believe it can sell. If it needs 5K or 10K in repairs, or they've owned it for 30 years or, 50 or 20, and, the kitchen needs repairs, or one of the bathrooms is just awful. A lot of times people just won't even try because they don't think it will sell in that condition. So there's a complexity of issues. They might have multiple liens, code violations, all kinds of other things. Time is a big one. What does that mean? The foreclosure date. Well, I'm going to show you this as we dive into finding motivated sellers with our software. What if the foreclosure date's only 67 days away? Think about that. Gosh, my sale date's in 67 days. I can try to list this with an agent. It's going to take like 4 or 5 days to get it listed and on the market. And then people are going to want to look at it. And what if it doesn't get any showings? What if people do look at it? And what if somebody puts an offer, but it's a lowball offer? What if they put an offer and get accepted? Great. And then, 7 days from the foreclosure, their financing falls through. And now they're 7 days away from the sale and they're out of luck. Do you see why this is a big deal? And that's 67 days out. What about 43? What about 24? We can make something happen in that time frame. We can make something happen in 24 hours. We can stop a sale. We have techniques to actually stop the foreclosure sale. But these people don't have those resources. So this is a huge one, time. So they wait. It's natural, right? They think they're going to find a solution. Something will come up. I'll find some money. I'll work my way through this. It's what we do. It's just human nature. We know we're going to figure it out. Things will just work out. They always do, but they don't. They might think that they're going to find some magic beans. I mean, whatever it is, they get into denial. And they just literally keep living their life. They put it on the back. I've seen this over and over and over. They put it on the back burner. They watch TV. They live their normal life. They try to forget about what's going on. It's a bad situation. And it's human nature. We try to get away from things that are causing us pain.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please comment below and let me know. I love to see your comments, and it'll also help other people to find the video.